Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. I don't know what I'm about to get myself into, but Quirky Person and my executive producers wanted me to get to this one instead of a DM Dokuro song for just a little bit of a break. But Evil Pimp Dracula Fire Beat is not the title I expected to see, and the video itself looks like it is deep fried to ever-loving hell, so I don't know what I'm about to get into. I don't know if this is supposed to be serious or a meme. Quirky didn't really give me anything for this one in context. I don't know if this is from something or just because it's stupid. I don't know yet. And I also guess I really won't know if I don't just listen to it, albeit I am scared. So I guess without further ado, let's go! Okay. I could have guessed that that's how it was gonna start. Jesus Christ, it just looks like that. I thought that might have just been the thumbnail. Okay, kind of a fire beat though. Graphics made in 1989. Before publicly available computers were really all that common, I swear. It has that like Windows 98 feel to it. I mean, so far it's not awful. Why is it so quiet here? Like, what's supposed to be going on in the background? Why is this Yamaha steel drum sound, this sample? Again, it is kind of like, it's kind of weirdly good. These like 90s CG skulls are a little spooky. Too spooky for me, maybe. But they can stick around. And there it is. That's what the song was. I'm really assuming that this one is a joke, but like unironically, it wasn't bad. But why also, you know? This has to be one of those videos that was made for a joking purpose, like something to be a little bit like a Halloween meme sort of thing. It has to be, right? Like there's no other reason for this to exist other than my friend told me to do this, or like somebody asked me to do this specific thing and they just rolled it out after like a weekend in GarageBand or some shit, you know? Like that's the vibe it has. But also there is complete merit to that fun. You know, like I never have a negative opinion of something that's like a meme song or somebody who's just trying to goof around and play around, because I don't need to and shouldn't give like a deep analytical outlook to a song that's just supposed to be there to be a goofy time. You know, if it's a song you're making for a game or something and you're trying to put as much as you can into it, that's where critique can be helpful. But for songs like this, there's really no need to critique it, you know? It's just some guy or some girl having a good time, some they them on the weekends fucking around, like who gives a shit, you know? But also kind of good. Like I'm gonna have to try to be a little bit analytical for this to at least make it a video length that makes sense. But like the song itself wasn't that bad when it comes down to like the techniques. The mixing was surprisingly competent. Like they didn't like put zero effort into this is what I'm trying to say. Things landed where they should. I think the visuals were just definitely supposed to be extra deep fried for that extra humor, you know, like the flaming text is just goofy and ridiculous to every degree. But again, the mixing was fine, which is weird because it shouldn't be. I mean, that I was not kidding with that like Yamaha steel pan sample, that is something from like my childhood, when I literally had like a keyboard from the early 90s and just kind of played around on it, on the weird sound effects and like stock libraries they had built into it. That was specifically one of those. And it's not that it's a good sample, but it's also something that just adds a little bit more to the humor of like what the rest of this video looks like and sounds like. Like if it sounded worse, like you could put this through like a bit crush and it would be a little bit funnier because it would almost sound exactly like an old ringtone that you would get for free. You know, it's just goofy shit like that. And I kind of love the humor to this because it's something that's so obviously supposed to be a joke that it's unapologetically itself. You know, like they're not trying. Like I said, it's just goofy. But at the same time, with the quality of everything involved, it almost sounds like it was a perfectly orchestrated variation of a joke. You know, it's one of those songs where they put just enough effort in to show you that they actually care about doing what they do, but the product itself isn't supposed to be taken seriously. So it leaves you in this window where it's like, again, how am I supposed to critique this? But also, it was kind of not a bad beat. The beat was there. It was solid. It was consistent. The only spot I would think, if I had to be picky about anything, was that one spot where like everything got super quiet and there wasn't like a lead to listen to, and it just kind of was the beat and no other like instrumentation until the steel drum thing came back in, and like that was it. But that's really the only part of this that like didn't have anything, was like that one spot that was, I guess, a bridge at that point. But either way, it's like, again, not bad. Straightforward beat, straightforward concept, a little bit of goofy gooberin. That's about all it needs to be. And I guess that's about all I really got to say on this one, because there's not much else for me to say. And I don't know how long this video is going to be. I tried talking as much as I could about this for a few minutes, but I have no clue if this is going to be like worth watching or anything. So if you're still here, thanks for watching this long through all of my yapology, trying to figure out what to say about a song that is just supposed to exist for the sake of existing. But unironically, like, for what it is, being a humorous piece, like an 8 out of 10 for as goofy as it is. Was it the funniest shit I've ever seen? No, but also it is completely harmless, and you can tell they had fun making it, and that's what's important for a meme song. But I'll digress there. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to request something else that might be a little bit goofy like this, or anything else, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee something, much like Quirky Person did with this one for some reason, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, where there is a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you want. Doesn't matter who it's by, what it's from, good, bad, meme, or serious, none of that matters. That's why it's a guaranteed request. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!